Hello viewers, welcome back to Daily Fun TV. In this video we will talk about the aircraft carriers. Let's start. An aircraft carrier is a warship that serves as a seagoing airbase, equipped with a full-length flight deck and facilities for carrying, arming, deploying, and recovering aircraft. Typically, it is the capital ship of a fleet, as it allows the naval force to project air power worldwide without depending on local bases for staging aircraft operations. Carriers have evolved since their inception in the early 20th century from wooden vessels used to deploy balloons to nuclear-powered warships that carry numerous fighters, strike aircraft, helicopters, and other types of aircraft. While heavier aircraft such as fixed-wing gunships and bombers have been launched from aircraft carriers, these aircraft have not landed on a carrier. By its diplomatic and tactical power, its mobility, its autonomy and the variety of its means, the aircraft carrier is often the centerpiece of modern combat fleets. Tactically or even strategically, it replaced the battleship in the role of flagship of a fleet. One of its great advantages is that, by sailing in international waters, it does not interfere with any territorial sovereignty and thus obviates the need for overflight authorizations from third-party countries, reduces the times and transit distances of aircraft and therefore significantly increases the time of availability on the combat zone. As of November 2023, there are 47 active aircraft carriers in the world operated by 14 navies. The United States Navy has 11 large nuclear-powered fleet carriers, carrying around 80 fighters each, the largest carriers in the world. The total combined deck space is over twice that of all other nations combined. As well as the aircraft carrier fleet, the U.S. Navy has 9 amphibious assault ships used primarily for helicopters, although these also each carry up to 20 vertical or short takeoff and landing (VTOL) fighter jets and are similar in size to medium-sized fleet carriers. The United Kingdom, India and China each operate 2 aircraft carriers. France and Russia each operate a single aircraft carrier with a capacity of 30 to 60 fighters. Italy operates 2 light VTOL carriers and Spain operates 1 VTOL aircraft carrying assault ship. Helicopter carriers are operated by Japan, 4, France, 3, Australia, 2, Egypt, 2, South Korea, 2, China, 3, Thailand, 1, and Brazil, 1. Future aircraft carriers are under construction or in planning by China, France, India, Russia, South Korea, Turkey, and the USA. General features. Speed is a crucial attribute for aircraft carriers, as they need to be able to be deployed quickly anywhere in the world and have to be fast enough to evade detection and targeting from enemy forces. A high speed also increases the wind over the deck, boosting the lift available for fixed-wing aircraft to carry fuel and ammunition. In order to evade nuclear submarines, the carriers should have a speed of more than 30 knots. Aircraft carriers are among the largest types of warships due to their need for ample deck space. Diplomacy, power projection, quick crisis response force, land attack from the sea, sea base for helicopter and amphibious assault forces, anti-surface warfare, ASUW, defensive counter-air, DCA, and humanitarian aid disaster relief, HADR, are some of the missions the aircraft carrier is expected to accomplish. Traditionally, an aircraft carrier is supposed to be one ship that can perform at least power projection and sea control missions. An aircraft carrier must be able to efficiently operate an air combat group. This means it should handle fixed-wing jets as well as helicopters. This includes ships designed to support operations of short takeoff, vertical landing, STOVL, jets. By role. A fleet carrier is intended to operate with the main fleet and usually provides an offensive capability. These are the largest carriers capable of fast speeds. By comparison, escort carriers were developed to provide defense for convoys of ships. They were smaller and slower with lower numbers of aircraft carried. Light aircraft carriers were fast enough to operate with the main fleet but of smaller size with reduced aircraft capacity. The Soviet aircraft carrier Admiral Kuznetsov was termed a heavy aircraft carrying cruiser. Configuration-wise, Aircraft carriers today are usually divided into the following 4 categories based on the way that aircraft take off and land. Catapult-assisted takeoff, barrier-arrested recovery, CATOBAR. These carriers generally carry the largest, heaviest, and most heavily armed aircraft, although smaller CATOBAR carriers may have other limitations, weight capacity of aircraft elevator, etc. All CATOBAR carriers in service today are nuclear-powered. 12 are in service, 10 Nimitz and 1 Gerald R. Ford-class fleet carriers in the United States, and the Charles de Gaulle in France. Short Takeoff Barrier-Arrested Recovery, STOBAR. These carriers are generally limited to carrying lighter fixed-wing aircraft with more limited payloads. 5 are in service, 2 in China, 2 in India and 1 in Russia. Short Takeoff Vertical Landing, STOVL. STOVL aircraft, such as the Harrier family and Yakovlev Yak-38, generally have limited payloads, lower performance, and high fuel consumption when compared with conventional fixed-wing aircraft. However, a new generation of STOVL aircraft, currently consisting of the Lockheed Martin F-35B Lightning II, has much improved performance. 14 are in service. 9 STOVL amphibious assault ships in the U.S., 2 carriers each in Italy and the U.K., and 1 STOVL amphibious assault ship in Spain. Helicopter carrier. Helicopter carriers have a similar appearance to other aircraft carriers but operate only helicopters. Those that mainly operate helicopters but can also operate fixed-wing aircraft are known as STOVL carriers, see above. 17 are in service, 4 in Japan, 3 in France, 2 each in Australia, China, Egypt and South Korea, and 1 each in Brazil and Thailand. Some helicopter carriers, but not all, are classified as amphibious assault ships, tasked with landing and supporting ground forces on enemy territory. China, Russia, and the United Kingdom all have carriers in service or under construction with displacements ranging from 65,000 to 85,000 tons and lengths from 280 to 320 meters, 920 to 1,050 feet, which have been described as supercarriers. The largest supercarriers in service as of 2022, however, are with the U.S. Navy, with displacements exceeding 100,000 tons, lengths of over 337 meters, 1,106 feet, and capabilities that match or exceed that of any other class. Carrier design and capabilities. Aircraft carriers are massive vessels designed to launch, recover, and support various types of aircraft. They are equipped with the following key features. Flight deck. The most distinctive feature of an aircraft carrier is its flight deck. This long, flat surface serves as a runway for launching and recovering aircraft. The deck is angled for safety, allowing aircraft to land with greater ease and providing an emergency escape route for landing aircraft that miss the arresting cables. Hangar deck. Beneath the flight deck is the hangar deck, where aircraft are stored, maintained, and prepared for flight. The hangar deck offers protection from the elements and provides the necessary infrastructure for aircraft maintenance and storage. Aircraft handling equipment. Aircraft handling equipment carriers are equipped with catapults and arresting gear. Steam catapults provide the necessary launch force for fixed-wing aircraft, while arresting cables allow them to safely come to a stop upon landing. These systems are essential for the rapid launch and recovery of aircraft. Defensive systems. To protect the carrier from various threats, including enemy aircraft, submarines, and missiles, carriers are equipped with an array of defensive systems, including anti-aircraft and anti-missile systems, radar, and electronic warfare capabilities. Also a complement of escort vessels, such as destroyers and cruisers, to provide protection against air and missile threats. Power plant. Power plant carriers are typically nuclear-powered, which provides them with nearly unlimited range and the ability to stay on station for extended periods. This power source also ensures the availability of electricity for various systems and catapults. Conventional carriers rely on fossil fuels, which can limit their range and endurance. Support facilities. Support facilities carriers are essentially floating cities, complete with medical facilities, living quarters, food storage, and other support systems for the crew. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. See you in the next video.